Well, good Saturday, folks. Hope you're having a good day so far. A little bit of a late start here on the Citadel because I had to do the Spawn Chunks quarterly hangout this morning. Johnny and I were talking with the patrons about how the podcast is doing, and the podcast is doing well. Pretty steady growth in the places where we need steady growth. And looking forward to a summer of more podcasts. Not to mention we have a guest coming on Monday, which we announced, and we'll have more information about that, obviously, in a few days for those of you that are not patrons. But good times. And if you haven't figured it out, my name is Joel Duggan. Welcome to the stream. We are on a 5-year-old vanilla Minecraft server working in a medieval town that is a year and a half old. Big project and big ideas, and it's been a lot of fun. Yesterday, we put together this little house here. Nothing crazy, just has like a little table and chair and a fireplace, bed for upstairs, and fits in quite nicely. I think we've kind of taken a little bit of inspiration from this build with the acacia pillars, and a little bit of inspiration from the buildings up on this side with the cobblestone and the tuff that's happening over here, and kind of mushed them both together. And then just before we ended the stream yesterday, we were working on this. And because I was taking screenshots, I finished off the roof. I filled it in. We're going to do some more texturing and probably some inside stuff today. But I like it. I think that that works pretty well. It does get a little bit lost here where both of these roofs are dark oak. So I might try and figure out a way to change this to look a little bit better. Maybe we can put something here. I don't know what we can do to maybe help separate those out a bit, but I feel like I need something kind of like right here. Everything else over here is looking good though. I don't know what to do with this space. Absolutely no idea. So we're going to have to figure that out. And the other thing that we were thinking about doing, which is very fun, is that we could make a little stairwell and a pathway that goes underneath to here. So I might fill that in. We might kind of take this along to the next level on this side. Just, I don't know, just for no other purpose other than just like it seems like a fun thing to add. So that's where we're starting. Good to see you, SMC. Thanks for coming in. Three Kings of Gaming, welcome. Cosmic, of course, hello. Good to see you. Storm Dance, welcome back. Always fun to see some regulars hanging out in chat. There is a tweet out there if you would like to share the podcast with friends. You can retweet that. You can also just send someone a DM and say like, hey, I'm hanging out with Joel on Twitch. Come and do that. Linux Fire, short and sweet is the name of the game for emails on the podcast. If they are too long, they just don't get considered. We don't have the time to delve into the details of every last little email, and if they become short novellas, it doesn't suit the show. We try to keep them short. What was I looking for? Need more carrots. Ooh, I need to make more carrots, it looks like. I really should just make a villager. And trade for golden carrots, but I just haven't bothered. Three Kings of Gaming, why would we go out of our way to make a hangout that just you can join? Johnny and I do the extra stuff on a schedule that meets our schedules, because that's when we're free to do it. We understand that not all patrons can make it, but that's why there's a recording of it, so that patrons that miss it can go check it out later. I have no idea how many blocks I need. More than that. Cool. That should do. All right, so we need some dark texture blocks. So we need some spruce wood. That strip dark oak shouldn't be in there. We need dark oak trapdoors, slabs, stairs, and full blocks. Probably gonna need a few more full blocks. And we're gonna need some tough, cobble, correct, and full bricks. That should be enough for now. I'm sure we're going to discover a bunch of stuff that we don't have on us. Procrastinating on getting a raid farm going, says Stormdance. I'm always out of emeralds. I haven't done a raid farm yet. I've never built one. Oh, I meant to get walls. I've never built one. Right, so one of the things we did over on these builds is we added in a little bit of spruce bark for texture. So I think that might be one way to help us with this very, very plain looking wall. These trapdoors have to be here because they're hiding the bone block on the ends. But I like the idea of maybe having like a couple of these here. Probably have another one sort of in this area. Maybe one here. I always try not to think too hard about this kind of stuff, because otherwise it doesn't look random. I don't know if I want them on the ends. I feel like if I make them on the ends, it might look kind of funny. Yeah, for this one, I think we're okay. Just leaving it that. I think maybe we'll move that top one a little bit. Bump this over by one. Replace this. And we'll stick one here. I think there's probably stuff inside as well. Yep. Oh, I should have brought stairs. Okay. So yeah, just after stream yesterday, I just kind of filled in the top of it because I was taking screenshots. Three Kings of Gaming, yep. The few mods that we do use on the server, like this map for helping build big cities like this, they're all listed on the document that Cosmic just linked in the chat. So I think we'll do the same thing over here. I just have to try not to copy what we've done. Get another bit of scaffolding. Whoops. Stormdance says, I personally don't consider quality of life mods to be mods, especially things like sodium. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? I mean, like, a lot of the mods we have are just like to make Minecraft run better. So yeah, in that light, we're really not, it's not, the gameplay itself is not modded. If anything, I would say my texture packs are probably more mod-like. The data packs that we have, like the tables and chairs data pack, that's something that makes the game feel very different, right? So I don't think I want to bring these down any farther. I think I like those there. I do think I want to maybe change it up. See how nice this has got, like a cool pattern. I think I might want to try and do that along here so it's not so stark and boring. But sun's going down, so we need to go sleep. And I need to get some stairs, just regular stone stairs, stone brick stairs. Isaiah Brooks, hello, welcome in. Stairs. That loot. Maybe we'll grab those too. I think I'll bring some regular stone. I don't know if we're going to need fences and gates, but we'll grab them anyway. The mighty Elkhorn is here. Hello, Elkhorn. Always good to see you. I meant to ask Cosmic Elkhorn, do you know if mini packs streamed yesterday? Was it that soon that they were streaming? Or were they just prepping for like a soonish, a soon stream, but not like a soon today stream? I forgot walls again. Darn it. Not streamed yet. Prepping. Right. Okay, cool. All right. So I'm going to put that there, even though that's probably not going to stay like that. We'll see. I do want to replace... It's not going to be... I think... We can't put doors on stairs. So we'll have to leave that like that. That means that this is going to be the wrong height. Or the right height, I guess. Oops. Right. I think this is where I was running into the problem last time. So that doesn't necessarily... I mean, it's okay. It's a medieval town. I guess we could maybe create like a landing here. It all depends on how quickly we want those stairs to come up from this point of view. This whole building is like a utility building, and it's meant to house like soldiers and stuff, so this is probably going to be like a barracks, so I can see this needing some sort of cool access, so that's why I thought it would be just kind of fun to quickly lay this out, and I guess we'll decide if we keep it later, but it's not going to be incredibly complicated. I just like the idea of finishing the thought, you know? Have you thought about, as decoration, maybe having some of the target practice archery area? No. You know what? I haven't. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Definitely going to have to add these so we don't have a zombie apocalypse down here. Whoops. I find sometimes with these tunnels, it's nice to put like a little stair over them so that it doesn't feel quite so low when you enter it. Oh wow, that's right underneath the road. Maybe I should have gone a little bit deeper. I love that we can have it be that dim and still be spawn proof now. That's awesome. I guess technically this could be cobblestone, right? And maybe we'll put this just inside. Sheepscalibur, hello. Hello, hello. Hope you enjoyed the hangout this morning. As far as the target blocks for an archery area, that could be something we do back here. Maybe. Because I don't know what's going on in this section. Although this gets into like the inn and some other stuff, so maybe we could set up the archery blocks either in here, although that's kind of a short distance. The other spot would be a place like here, right? Like this is pretty open. Although that's kind of on an angle, we probably want more of a straight shot. There is another barracks over on this side for the main gate. But there's not a lot of room here either. Oh, you know what, Cosmic? We could put it in the keep. Because I've not done any decoration. And I've been holding off because of all the new blocks I knew we were getting with 118 and 119. Or 117 and 119. Inside the keep, the courtyard in here, we could absolutely put like archery blocks. Like probably right there, right? This would probably make a good spot, I would think. I happen to have a sign on me. There we go. Done. Good idea. Link's Fire saying, I see why you're fed up with brown and grays. It's not all brown and grays, but yeah, we are now entering into the I've been doing this a while stage. However, around the corner here, it does brighten up a bit. We've got a lot more green, and we've got a lot more color. But this area here is like the transition from the older part of town to the newer part of town. That's why things are a little bit on the gray side. So I guess, how do I want to do this? I don't want this to go down. I guess we could make this go down here. And maybe this has to be probably not a dark oak stair, but like a spruce stair. So I'm not putting a whole lot of thought in this. I think I just want to have a little bit of texture here and there. Really wish we had cracked stairs. I think this is going to be brick. And probably here too. Yep. And then we'll start with the outside. Legomalas subscribing at Prime for 7 months in a row. Thanks so much, Legomalas. Really appreciate the support. And Spoopy Guy 9012. Thanks for the follow. Lewas, did I miss your sub? I think I missed your resub for 33 months. I don't remember reading that out loud. Lewas, thank you so much. I'm sorry I missed it. My bad. Elkhorn, I like that. Is it a submarine emote that you're using? Everyone's important. It's a cool username. Welcome in. I don't know if I brought... I don't have much coarse dirt on me. Ah, that is the ceiling. I see. This is probably going to be filled in. I feel like we need to do something special with that. Oh yeah, me being a perfectionist is not news. Not news. But this is the thing. Why do I want to rush through this build, get it all done in the fastest amount of time possible, which is going to mean phoning it in on some designs, and then be just like, all right, what do I do next? I much prefer to log into Minecraft and not have to worry about what I'm doing. Just knowing that I've got stuff on the go. I think this is going to need to be a solid brick. I think I might want to go down deeper for that tunnel eventually, but we'll see. And I think we will switch that out. So here is where the road was originally supposed to be a certain depth, and I think here the solution is going to be to just keep that going straight until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll remove all this. And then we will have to come across like this. This is where the map really helps. See, I've got this weird curve here. And that's because of this entrance. So I feel... yeah, we're going to have to make this a little bit different. We might have to push this back a bit. First, I'm going to need more slabs. I need stone slabs and other things. Oh, I knew it wasn't a derogatory thing, Sheepscalloper. Yeah, anytime someone comes in here and says like, wow, you put a lot of detail in this stuff, I always take it as a compliment. It's a sub sandwich, says Elkhorn. Oh, I get it. That's cool. I had a sub sandwich on my hike the other day. That's what I brought for lunch. So I feel like maybe that's good like that. Maybe we'll knock this back by one. No, actually that's fine. I think here we have to back this whole thing up. Now these polished stones are not going to stay. They're just so I can see what I'm doing. Eventually we're going to have the whole thing properly textured. How does that feel? Yeah, I still feel that's a decent step down here. This feels a little bit tight now, but I don't know what to do about it. Like, I don't think I want to cover this up like that. I think it was better with some distance there. Just makes this feel a little bit narrow, but that's fine. I don't think I want to bring this out. No. Oh, that's not bad. That's kind of unique looking. I'm okay with that. So now we just have to throw in a couple more cracked bricks around here. I think that's all I was doing on the edges. And I might have overdone it. I think each side just kind of has one. Yeah, maybe we'll ditch that one. And I feel like really this is going to matter more from the inside, but we'll at least put an effort in here with some tough. And we'll have to landscape this somehow. I feel like it's going to be some grass at least. Right. Sassy Koala, hello, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. So I need to get some cobble stairs, some trapdoors, and some walls. I kind of wonder whether this would be better as a stone courtyard, similar to this one. No pattern on it, just kind of help this feel connected a little bit more. So maybe we'll just do plain stone for now. And do I want stone bricks? Or maybe I just want a slab. I think we'll go with a regular smooth stone stair. And I feel like I've taken this pattern out into the street somehow. I want this to have a border. You can see on the map, like I kind of want this parade square to have a decent border, but I feel like that's a decent way to fade it out with these blocks. So maybe we can bring a little bit more of that happening. It does get hard to see. And we'll cover up with some walls. Should be good. Okay. Need to dump some inventory. Don't need the dirt. Grab some of those. And walls. Andesite. And maybe some bricks. And I don't think we're going to need these just yet. When you've been planning this place out, do you have a loose story that covers it all? Or do you build with more function in mind first? Definitely more function. I think about, like, that's a bakery. That's the, dockmaster's house or office. Like, that's the functioning dock with a crane on it. I do think mostly about age. So when you look at the map, I think about, like, this being the oldest part of town, this being the second oldest, and then this kind of coming all after that, or probably about the same time. And then this is the newer part of town, but also the richer part of town. So I'm kind of taking those kind of, I don't want to call them stories. They're more like just facts, or I don't know how else to describe it. Just the ideas behind the area. Ooh, I kind of like that. I wasn't planning on going with a full block there, but if it helps, it helps. Maybe not that tall. Oh, I can't put one there. That's annoying. I liked the other kind of like angle better. Just trying out the different walls, seeing which one looks good. I think I like the cobble a little bit better there. And I think I'd like to switch this for the cracked there and then have just a regular stone there. Oh, forgot that you could do that. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And then we've got the smooth stairs, or the natural stairs. I think that works. And then I think what we'll do is continue this around. Still don't know what's going to happen here. What if we use tough? Nope. Maybe we'll have to come back up with some gravel or something. Enjoyed the 200th episode of the Spawn Chunks, as I do every episode, and the render distance is already a fitting name for typically food-focused pre-Minecraft chat, rendering meat fat on the barbecue. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I never thought about that. And all the food that we talk about is a long distance from our supporters. I don't know whether andesite would look good down here or not. It doesn't matter, I didn't bring any. And I did not bring any regular cobble stairs, but we can't put anything there, which means putting a door here is not going to work. Unless we do a trapdoor. Do these just not have doors? Oh no, that's got a door. I don't think I finished putting the door on that one. Jet11, welcome back. See you later, Three Kings. Have a good one. It struck me as Pixar was joking about the spin-off cooking podcast. Was that his idea or was that a patron's idea? I'm pretty sure whoever brought it up was definitely joking. So that is not my favorite. But we can't put a stair there because then we can't actually get down there. Unless we back this up. It's not terrible. It's not my favorite either, though. Oh, that works. So this has become less of a courtyard and more of a step down. I don't know why this would be existing in this area, but it looks cool. So we'll go with it. And I guess we'll just put a door here. Now inside, I think what maybe we'll do is maybe have like a cross beam going across here. It's going to hide a little bit of the pitch of the roof, which I don't know if I want to do that or if I want to go higher. Like, do I want to go up here? No, I think I like it lower. And because we're going lower, I'm going to want to make sure that we spawn-proof top of it. Going to be difficult to do. Nope. Dislike. Cool. Now for this to look even, does that show outside? Yeah, it does. So we're going to want to do... I don't know if we want dark oak. We probably want to go with spruce. I might want to put a barrel there. So yeah, we're going to go get some spruce. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. Yeah, it's... Sometimes I do that kind of stuff just for the pure aesthetic of it. Like, there's no real function to it. It does help that the building on the back end has a lower exit. So, like, I kind of had to get down to that floor level, if that makes any sense. Oh, I already had some of those. Stairs, barrels, slabs. Nighttime. Thanks, Jed. Yeah, if you haven't been here for a while, then yeah, it's come up quite a bit. So apparently the joke about Pixelriffs and I doing a cooking podcast or food podcast wasn't really a joke, but the problem there is that like that would more than likely involve video. Like I don't know how you do a food podcast without showing food, you know? So yeah. And that would be a whole other thing. I think I might have time for another podcast on my schedule. I think, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, that's going to remove the button. I forgot about that. We may not keep this barrel. Oh no, that looks okay. And I think I do prefer spruce because it's a nice change in color. I find that anytime you've got one of these borders like this where you've got two textures that come together, sometimes just something as simple as a slight geometry change will help make that feel a little easier on the eyes. I think we have to change these as well. And I have to go up and put a button on that barrel. I mean, I think I do. Not 100% sure. All right, so now the only thing left is we could put a window. I kind of want to see what iron bars would look like there. I kind of want to know what iron bars would look like there. A lonely dancing duck, hello. Thanks for waddling by. Your stream is so peaceful, says Canada Raz. Thanks very much. Canada Raz, your name seems familiar. I'm not sure what other stream I might have seen you in, whether you've been here before. That's one option. Trapdoor. Seems very basic. There's also oak trapdoor. Also very basic. We're not reinventing the wheel. But for something a little bit different, let's try. These are usually too shiny for me. But you know, that's actually not bad. I think I like that. I think it kind of makes the building feel less like a house and more like some sort of utility, which I like. And really what we would end up doing is probably putting things in here like, you know, a barrel for storage or something. Maybe we'll put some stuff hanging on the walls, you know? And I think we'd also have to do a little railing here. Which is another good reason not to do a... Actually, maybe we don't need this one. Not to do a trapdoor there, right? Knapsack has followed, and everyone is important also followed. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. Been watching the VODs on YouTube. That's cool. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that people are actually watching those. I don't really track it that much. It's more for an archive than it is actual like view tracking. But if you've been enjoying them, then thanks very much. I appreciate the compliment, Dancing Duck. That's nice of you to say. You've been here before, Canada Raz. Okay, cool. I thought it was. I'm not always the best with names because sometimes people can have really strange names with a lot of numbers, but often anything Canadian kind of sticks out to me because obviously I'm from Nova Scotia. So, what is the archive channel? Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube. I generally post on like Monday, Tuesday, and I post daily, one stream at a time. So if I stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then usually Monday or Tuesday, you'll get like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday VOD. And so I'm live Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then there's VODs Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday sort of deal. And that way I'm also adhering to the Twitch EULA because you can't post your VOD somewheres off of Twitch within 24 hours. So like I couldn't finish this stream today and publish it on YouTube today. I'd have to wait until tomorrow. So I just give myself 2 days in between, and then when I go in sequence, like I'm posting Friday stream on Monday or Tuesday, so then it's fine, right? It doesn't affect anything. I wanted to grab one of those just to kind of see what that would look like. Coburg, Ontario, very cool. I don't know a lot of people in Ontario, but I do know some. I like that better. It's a little bit in the way, but that's fine. I'm not going to get carried away with the inside here. I wanted to do the inside construction, but I didn't want to do any of the inside decoration just yet. Because I feel like this would be cool with like armor stands and maybe swords on the wall or something. I don't want to do that right now. I find that kind of faffing about with armor stand things to be really annoying on stream. I get impatient with it. I kind of wonder whether we could add fence gates on this in the same way that we've got fence gates over there, although we've got trapdoors there. So I guess no, we don't have the room, do we? I could try to see what signs would look like going up to the middle. Oh, I wanted to hang a lantern up there, didn't I? Just because we do have that weird, yeah, lantern. And signs. Grab these as well. Do you have a video touring your world? I know it's a huge and probable server would be hours long. Love to see it. Yes, there is. There's a link in chat from Cosmic. Thank you, Cosmic. And that is a tour of my builds on the server, but we did kind of walk by some of the other server members. But you can also follow everybody on Twitch because everybody plays in their own area. And ultimately, like when somebody goes through the Nether or whatever, like you'll see other people's builds. So check out Alistair and Cosmic and Steven ESC. I think you're going to get a bunch of links here in chat from Cosmic. So mark those down. Follow those folks on Twitch and you'll see the server. I think the dark oak is probably going to look the best, but... And I will have to wait till nighttime to see if this works. You know, I don't know. I kind of think that the spruce might work the best. This area just seems so flat. Do we like the dark oak sign? I mean, this is going to be missing a light as well. Maybe I should put the light on this one. Do I have acacia? I do not. All right, let's try this one more time with dark oak sign. I think I like the spruce better. What do you think, chat? Terraforming tips. I would say don't flatten everything. Try to make your build conform to the landscape and then make the landscape go up to the build as opposed to flatten everything and trying to do stuff out later. However, I can direct you towards Pixel Riffs on YouTube because he just did a terraforming survival guide episode. And he explains the same sort of theories that I have, like the breaking up the landscape, creating tiers, adding depth by layering different features in front of one another. Yeah. Oh, Cosmic says it's break time when you're ready. Let me just see here. What was I going to do? I need acacia. I just want to try this while it's nighttime, because when I go on break, it will obviously continue to be not nighttime. Or daytime, you know, the opposite of nighttime. Yeah, I'm thinking a lantern up there would be pretty cool. Whoa, hi friends. Where did you all come from? You probably just spawned straight on the square. would be my guess. Because my bed is so far away. I don't know about that. I think we might have to make that dark oak for that to work. I really wish we had lanterns of different strengths. I think I prefer the lantern on that building. I think that feels more important. We might drop it with a chain. And then where's the light? Oh yeah, there's a lantern in here. So I feel like that gets enough light from the inside lantern. And I think that this is better because it draws attention to the sunken door because of the light reflecting down here. So we'll keep that. I think we'll probably drop it on a chain a little bit lower. And yeah, I think that has to be a dark oak situation. So what were people thinking about? Was it spruce signs or dark oak signs? Was the verdict? You can toss those in chat while I'm on break. If you're new to the channel, as I think a number of you are, I do take a break once an hour. It's a good opportunity for you to grab a snack. You can also grab a friend and bring them in. We are trying to grow the channel. You can see the stats on the top left-hand side. We're always trying to hit a decent number. And we'll be back in a few more minutes with more Minecraft. Be right back. Okay, so we were looking at making more signs, I think. I also don't need zombie flesh. And I don't think we need the acacia logs either. Alright, so we have that. I want a chain. And I wanted more spruce signs, I think. I don't know if that's enough. We'll make some more. Thank you, Cosmic. Thank you, Sheep's Caliber. Oh, right, we have the backside to do too. Alright, so first things first, I think what needs to happen here is we are going to extend this top part, but not with acacia, but with a stripped... We do stripped dark oak or we do spruce? I think we do spruce because then we can get rid of this and put it here instead. Yeah, because stripped is going to be too light, I think. Yeah, it's that or a barrel, maybe. Oh, definitely not a barrel. I think we'll go with the spruce wood. Anybody else have trouble remembering names of blocks? Like I could say we'll go with the other one, but I've tried like 2 other versions, so like which one do I mean when I say that, right? So I think we go with these. Something is not right. Why is this not? Do they not normally go exactly in the corners? Yeah, that's even. So why didn't it work over here? Weird. No, it worked that time. Okay. Because we can't really do this with the dark oak. You can't see the details of the typing. So I think it adds a little bit of depth. It might be a little bit light there, but we shall see. It's one of these classic examples of this town where I make a decision on one building, right? And then I realize, oh, I have to though go back and implement it on these other two. And I think we probably want a light over here as well, right? I don't think there's anything. There is one inside, but I doubt that that's... I don't know, maybe I like the asymmetry of having this not protrude too far, because I don't think these... Oh, they do line up, okay. I don't know whether I want to put a lantern up there as well. I'm going to wait till it gets dark again, and we'll make that call. I do need more signs, though. Oh, wait a minute. We could do a lantern in here, too. Do we have... We only have the one lantern there. So I'll probably not do the top of this just yet, in case we want to put a lantern on this side. Again, I'll have to wait for it to be dark. So right there, we might want to put a lantern. And yeah, so aside from any other things I might want to put in here, like a chest, and maybe a couple things hanging on the wall, I think we're good. Oh, I guess we have to think about how this is going to work here. Yeah. Probably a bit thicker. And then I think here we can just start, we can just do some bushes. I feel like this is going to be mostly moss. We'll switch gears to be this kind of a thing. We'll go get the plant boxes. Still no idea how to separate these two, and that might be where this light comes in. If we put a light up in there and it lights this up enough, it might help separate them a little bit. We'll have to see. I don't know if I want to get into more patterns along here, because we don't do it on these, but I'm wondering on this one if it was special. It would make sense. I think that again helps it stand out a bit more. I don't know if Optifine is up for 119. We use Sodium on the server. I did not have time to install it before we went live, but there's a new version of Lithium out from Caffeine, the people that do Sodium. So that's out now. Pre-release or very close, right on. All right, so this is how we're looking for light. Really, I don't think the alley needs any more light. Any light up here would be more to separate these two builds, because right now, well, I guess we have the geometry separated. They don't really mix too much together. You don't think they're the same building because of the separation here. And then you've got the light wall there that kind of pops out and says like, hey, there's an alleyway here. You know, but then it feels dim in here, but it's not dark. So if we added this light here, does that change things dramatically? Well, it lights that up nicely. Oh, we might have to keep that. I guess it doesn't really add much light here. Oh yeah, much better with it. I think the sacrifice of having a brighter alleyway is worth the lit up side of that building. I like that a lot. Okay, cool. And yes, I think we do need to add a pairing over here. Whoops. Take a look what this looks like coming up the road. Yep, I like that. Draws attention to the fact that there's a big structure on the right. These could be a little bit brighter, maybe. I think there are candles inside. We might want to have to increase the number of candles that are hanging out on these tables upstairs. Yeah, we've got one. I feel like we could probably do a second candle. And then what's over here? Yeah, there's two on each side. I think the problem that I had is that there's a big difference between 2 and 3 candles. It probably looked bright before we put the lanterns up. I didn't even check. Were those white candles or regular candles? That is a normal candle. I don't think I was using colored candles at this point. Those are all normal candles. Regular colors. We have to make more. Cosmic is like, you know what color candles would be nice there? Pink candles. Magenta candles. Purple candles. Blue. You lie. Maybe we won't do both sides. Maybe we'll just do the one. Yeah, I feel like that helped. I feel like that helps quite a bit. I like that there's this nice beam of light coming from inside the tower. I think that's pretty cool too. It's a pretty simple build actually, the bottom. I don't know why we don't have shutters in here. Whoa, well we can sleep through it anyway. Brown dye and glow ink to make the rusty nails on dark oak signs. That's a cool idea. We'll have to check that out. I don't know. Do I have... I've got the signs. I've got the brown dye. I don't know if I have glow ink. If I did, where would it be? Hmm. I might have some in here. Well, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Oh, we've reached the limit. We'll switch that. I have everything. Well, I don't think I have glowing sacks though. I don't know where they are. Alright. I think I just need to purge this inventory. I am very curious to see what Mojang is going to come up with as an inventory solution, you know? There's all kinds of community suggestions. We talk about it all the time on the Spawn Chunks, but I am really genuinely curious to see what they come up with as a solution for it. I have a lot of people on the Infinity Cove that work underground all the time, so glow ink is easier to come by. I guess that's the thing. I don't do much caving. I haven't had the need to do that yet. We need to go find some copper. I've been doing some AFKing, but I feel like it would be a fun kind of caving experience to do on stream, to go looking for in the 118 area for like a copper vein. I think that could be cool. Well, I say that's a decent start. We've got the extended, or the barracks extension, whatever you want to call it. This kind of utility building, or you could call it a guardhouse, I guess. I'm still not sure what to do along here. I do feel like we could maybe put something somewhere that's a structure, but maybe just like something to keep the rain off of someone's head. Like not even a full building, more like just like a couple of stacks of stones with like trapdoors and stuff over the top of them. So the thing I want to do next, I guess, is going to be to fill in this area, and I think some plants and stuff are probably going to be the easiest thing. However, I do think we should have maybe a rain barrel somewhere. I don't want to interrupt this. So it could go here, but I don't want to cover that up either. I guess we could put it there. There are definitely a few things in this game I wish we could do easier in terms of sub-block detail that would make a big deal. Like, right now we have to use like walls as rain gutters. That should be everything we need, I think. Don't want to use those just yet. And I don't think we need flowers. Berry bush, maybe? Oh, I should have brought some concrete powder. We always need flowers, that's fair. Yeah, it rains a lot. It rains a lot. We're probably going to change some of this. So we don't have room there. We can put some jungle and azalea down. Love using these carpets this way. Maybe we can get away with berry bush. This probably isn't going to be the right color. No. I feel like maybe even here. It feels a little bit too manicured. Whoops. Maybe we just need grass. Oh, I can't bone meal it. It's going to turn stuff into moss. Sometimes you just have to mess around until it looks right. That's a bit better. I almost want to remove this. Have that go up like that. Nope. Second thoughts. Moss is so useful. So useful. I think that's good. And then up here, we can kind of space it out a little bit. Whoops. Actually, that's kind of a happy accident. Maybe we can do a little of that as well. I kind of want to block this off so it doesn't look like you can get through. Cosmic Dancer, thank you for being awesome. It feels very straight, it's the only thing. That's probably okay. Oh, I know. We can maybe help this along with some moss carpet. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. The only thing now, I think I want to go back and get some mossy bricks and mossy cobble, because I think that might help have the whole thing feel like it's been around longer. We need to get you an emote, Cosmic, that is like a sarcastic salute. You know, like the moderation version of like, see ya, sucker. I think we need one of those. So that's okay. I feel like maybe the two, it might look funny inside, but if we take this thing here and make it mossy cobble. It's a little strange inside, but not with the tuff around. I think that's actually okay. Do I have... I didn't bring any extra tuff. The only thing about cleaning out your inventory and feeling good about it is that the moment you do, you need some stuff that you put away. This is where your attention to detail just takes builds to the next level. Oh, thanks. Would never think about something putting between the builds like this. So for me, it feels... The reason why my brain kind of said, Joel, you should put something here, is because it feels like an afterthought. Like it didn't feel like it had been addressed. And I feel like now, even if you see it from this side, you think, well, there's a thing there, I can't go that way. You know, or it doesn't look like I can travel. Even though as a player, you can go through it. But like, if this was in real life, this would be a pain in the butt to try and jump over a bush, right? So like, people just don't do it. So I think that having that there works out well. I think I want to go with mossy here as well. Yeah. We've got that happening over here. And I don't think I want to go any farther with it. I think that's good. There's only one more block I want to test, and it's the one over here on the corner. Just debating. I don't know whether this is going to look like too much. Yeah, I think we'll leave it as just that for now. So yeah, I was thinking about putting in a barrel or something like this from a rain spout, but I think we'll just leave it the way it is. That's fine. That back. Winged Emma Panda Bear, thanks very much for the follow. Or Ama Panda Bear. Yeah, a bye-bye emote would be a good one. I agree. Okay, put these back. Cool. So I think that is where we wrap up on that particular build, which is good. That means that everything, with the exception of the walkway, all of the buildings on this left-hand side, all the way down around the corner. That completes this side of the street. So we've got the Barracks connector here. We've got this cool warehouse. Oh, this needs an inside. Never mind. So we've got this cool connector warehouse here. We've got this house, which I keep on forgetting about. That's just a house. So it's got like a stove and a flower and an upstairs here. And also plants on the balcony, which is fun. And then next in line is the candle shop. So then we've got the candle shop. And that actually connects to the warehouse again. So maybe we should put like candle supplies in there. That would make sense, right? And then the bedroom is up here in the tower. And there's more stuff up here. And then we've got this little lilac house. That's got the interiors are all done. And then we go around to the bakery. So yeah, that's the left-hand side of the street finished. Nice. Very, very cool. And this goes up here, and obviously you can exit on this level. And then there's also the third level. So I guess the next step is to do the inside details on the warehouse. This one here needs some storage and things on this level and this level. Okay. Easy enough. An easy next step. Canada Raz, thank you very much. Do you have any lights in that house? Which house? You'd have to be specific. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. Yeah, I like the little lilac house too. I think it came out very well. The fact that I use sandstone in it, I think, is really, really fun. So I'm going to need crates, dark oak signs, spruce signs, composters. Just thinking about all the inside stuff that we need. Don't know if we need books. I might need to go get more spruce. The plants on the balcony. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, the Deep Slate Corner House. So if you look it up on the VOD channel on YouTube, I think I called that video the Deep Slate Corner House. Just in case you're wanting to see the build process. Oh, okay. We need to make some spruce. Do. More spruce needed, yeah. We'll probably just cut down a couple of trees. You can usually get almost a stack. What's nice about doing this over the stone is that it doesn't turn anything into podzol. Oh, crap. Sometimes you get a little bit too impatient. Oh, try that. There we go. Cosmic Amazon is out of town. That's all right. You need logs are hard to come by on the server. We don't have a automatic tree farm. That's on my list of stuff to build. I'd like to try and sort out a piston-powered tree squisher to make mangrove trees a little bit easier to farm. It's not going to be fully automatic because we don't do TNT duping on the server, but it will be nice, I think. Oh, nope. I just made it. Not quite the top. Close enough. So that was what, 3 trees? I bet you we got 2.5 stacks minimum. I haven't been counting at all. Hope you're not getting seasick. Survey says... Oh, 3 stacks. Almost 4 stacks. In what? 5 minutes? Not even. And plus, we started off with like 24 saplings. We'll probably make those back as well. Right. What else do we need here? Dog, hello. You've yet to cut down a mangrove tree? Wow. I don't recommend it. They're not exactly fun. Oh, I don't need the ender pearls. Always stuff. I always feel the obligation to clean up. Oh, come on. Just cleaned up out here. It's like having kids. The constant pickup. Alright, so we need to... I think we'll start on the other side here, and we'll go with like this kind of like combo level. So this, you'd want there to be some sort of clear path to there. So I can see us putting something like a crate there, and we were covering up the face of the furnace, but we could put something in the corner. The crate might be a little on the nose just because we've used it in the actual structure. So maybe here we put, oops, like a composter instead. So keeping that clear, unless it's a little too cluttered. Wonder if we can get away with something else here. Did I not bring? I guess I didn't bring anything. I think what I'd like to do there is a stripped spruce log. It's exactly like having kids. That's good to know. I mean, these don't try to remove my toes when I step on them, so there's that. But that's a bonus for Minecraft, you know? In the realm of Minecraft versus having kids. I'll bring a pressure plate. Why not? Um, 15,689 days. Is that how long I've been playing this particular world? The server is 5 years old this month, for people that are wondering. Yeah, I think that works. We'll put the nail thing on these. So they strategically cover up the furnaces, which is nice. I don't know about this. I feel like we might want to go with a chest here. I don't mind the double chest. We don't get to use those very often. But if we don't do it, then we could still do a few details on that maybe. Or I think maybe a tripwire hook would look good there. And then I want to leave this clear for walking around. So I think, yeah, tripwire hook. And then I'm not sure what we could put on the floor anywhere. That's actually pretty good. I think I like that. So tripwire hook. 5 years. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, we're pretty happy with it. Crafty Red Dragon, subscribe with Prime for 3 months in a row. Thanks so much, Crafty Red Dragon. Appreciate that. And L-Dog, I don't see your Prime sub. Sometimes Streamlabs can be a little bit slow. Let's see. Tripwire hook. Anything in here that would look cool as like stuff? Maybe grab some rails. Oh. While I remember it. Archery range for Cosmic. Crafty Red Dragon, finance stuff is definitely one of the more stressful things. I agree. Jess 1972. Thanks so much for the follow. And it was a tripwire hook. Absolutely the right choice there. Nice tonal shift. I think we're good. So then up here we can start to pile things in because those are in the inside, so we have to be careful there. So I feel like in the corner would be good to kind of double up. So we could do stuff like having Well, we don't have to have anything in the back, so we can just put like an empty thing like that. And then we could do crate and then like double barrel like that. And then I feel like we could probably do, I don't know if an oak chest would be too light up here. That's not bad. Nice contrast. I feel like I overuse my spruce chests. These are just trap chests with a different texture. I'm curious about whether this is going to work. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be something we put closer to the candle shop because it kind of looks like it could be something like that. I think in the corner here, I want to do something that stacks and then we can put something like that there. And then maybe I'm not even sure. This to me looks like it could be like a ladder, you know, that's been put down. I like this. I'm not fan of this as much as I thought it was going to be. Maybe we do this here. No. What's a good block that's smaller than a whole block that we could use for storage? Besides the mini blocks, I'm going to go get some of those too. L-Dog, thanks very much for being here. Sorry you got to go. Sorry that Streamlabs is being slow. Apologies. Have a good one. Oh, we don't really have any rafters in here either, do we? I don't know that we need any. It's got sort of a pattern already. Although, I think that kind of helps too. Definitely not that. I wonder actually if dark oak trapdoors would be a little bit better there. It would tie the walls to the ceiling a little bit. Yep, I think we need to go get some mini blocks. Beehive? Beehive is a good idea. Lectern doesn't make any sense. It's a nice sub block, but it doesn't make any sense. Want trapdoors. Oh, we need more of those. There'd be no reason to put a boat up there. I don't. It would be really cool if we made like a crystal shop, because then we can actually have like crystals in storage. That would be kind of fun. I guess we could try like some mud bricks, maybe. Where did I put those? That's mangrove wood. Those are leaves. That's mud and muddy roots. Where is... Oh, here we go. They're pretty small. It might look like a stack of things. We're also low on the mini blocks, I think. We don't have a lot of really good mini blocks left for like storage pieces. I mean, we've got chests, right? Little beehives, little looms. Yeah. Break time when you're ready, says Cosmic. Thank you. Yes. I'll be taking that right after we finish the inside of this. It's always nice to check stuff off. Whoop. So up here we could put something down like this. But I feel like there's still like an empty space here that needs something. I don't like repeating the same pattern over and over again. I really don't understand why these don't stack once you place them down. I don't know what's going on there. This just feels very distracting. There needs to be some other light colored thing happening over here. Through here, I'll do this afterwards. I want to do the downstairs here because this is like the candle shop. And I feel like we could do some candle storage here. I kind of wonder whether this will look good. Where's my trapdoors? Right there. You know, I could do something like that. Or maybe even have two. I don't know about that. I feel like I like the honey block better. And I feel like we can probably get away with maybe stacking some stuff in the corner. Yeah. And I was thinking about this loom, but I don't know. The loom just kind of seems to stick out like a sore thumb. Maybe if we turned it the other way. This feels like it almost looks like a bundle of wax sheets or something, you know? We need more candles. I know that much. I keep on trying to pick up any interesting mini blocks when I see a wandering trader. Oh, that's very nice of you. Thanks. At least one, probably more than one. Not Humo, hello. How's your day going so far? Where am I going? I went by it. Too many doors, too many options. Yeah, I feel like this feels like candle shop storage now. Makes a lot of sense to me. Doesn't interrupt the flow of walking through here, which is nice. It's all good. And then up here, we don't have a lot of space because this is taken up, so we don't want to block the window. So we'll want to stay low. I do like the idea of trying to fit in maybe another little bit of honey. And that might mean something back here. It almost like it glows, which is weird. Because it's getting light from below. From something. That's a little bit bright. We will put something else there, though. Honeybee, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. That, and probably just another one of these. Again, trying to keep it fairly open so you can see the details like the windows. This, unfortunately, I think feels too similar with the railing there. So maybe we just have to do another one of those. Oh, wait a minute. Let's try lightening things up. Remember Cubfan was talking on one of his most recent episodes about how cool it would be to have levers in different different colors, like different styles, like not just cobblestone, like polished stone or andesite, or I think he was using deep slate as an example. I don't know, that's a little bit much. Really appreciate the render distance this week. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Not Humo. Thank you for listening for such a long time and for being part of the crew that brought you the 200 episodes. Like, it's just, the listeners are the reason we're able to get to this many episodes, and I really appreciate everyone that listens to the Spawn Chunks. This feels really empty over here, right? Like, that's what I'm seeing, emptiness. That doesn't make any sense. It fills the space, but it doesn't make any sense. Ooh, Joel is tricky. Joel is tricky. What can we put on the floor here? That's not bad. Yeah, I'll call that done. I'm gonna leave this empty. I don't really know what to put in here. I think this is kind of like, it's a little bit too open for my liking, but outside of like extinguished campfires, I can't think of anything small to put in here. This is where I really wish we had like open barrels of stuff. And we could still do like something like that here. Maybe I'll just go quickly get some calcite and then take a break. No, I mean, composter is a cool idea for texture, but it's too big. Like I'm trying to find stuff that's smaller than blocks. It's either this or we use sand. I figured this is probably going to look okay. This might be too bright. Yep. We are going to grab sand instead. Pots, flower pots, that's a decent idea too. Calcite and sand. Keep on missing the turnoff. Yeah, it's not quite as bright. I think I'm okay with that. And then flower pots. It's a little on the red side. But it does make it busier. That just looks dumb. So we could put a flower pot here maybe. No. The only thing I don't like about flower pots is that they're very red, but also with the player head data pack, you can at least put stuff on an angle, and it made such a big difference for such a blocky game. Cool. Interior finished. I like checking stuff off. This makes me happy. So if you're new to the stream, as I think some of you are today, I do take a break about once an hour. I'm a little bit past that, so I might step away for just a couple extra minutes. But when we come back, we will move on with some more medieval Minecraft. It looks like we're probably going to be moving on to maybe the other side of the street, or maybe even thinking about what to do with the building that I'm standing in right now. So yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, I think we just go double check to make sure everything is done. And then we can move on to something else. So we started off finishing up this build. I know we added the texture on the side. I think that's fine. We decided not to put a lantern up there. We've got a few things inside. I could maybe use a little bit more in here. Seeing as we are here with things, we can do that. I think that that doesn't impede the transit. We could use a little bit extra something on this side. I wonder if we could maybe switch these back out to tough and cobble. We can try that. Obviously, I'm not worried about the alleyway texture until we know what we're doing with the road texture. So if this feels plain, it's because we haven't addressed it yet. And then we did the inside decoration in here. Again, this could use a little bit of love, perhaps. I kind of want to just add more mini blocks, but no, you know, maybe it's okay. Up here is good. Don't think I like that. And then we've got this side. I like this quite a lot, actually. And maybe that's what we can do. Maybe we can do another... I think I put the rails back. Maybe we could do a rail there. Yeah, we'll go get the rails. And then down here. That's done. I quite like that side. Okay. Let's try the rails. The mini beehive is very cool. It looks like a little like tool chest or trinket chest or something. The crates are just a retextured note block. You can tell on this one. Yeah. A little copy from over there, but that's fine. They're connected. Would make sense that the same stuff would be in both. Oh, I had trapdoors up here. This feels a little bit strange, this weird stripe, but there's nothing we can do about it. So that's going to stay. Can I put another... Yes, I can. Good, good, good. That kind of helps with that transition a bit. And there's nothing we can really do there outside of change the color. There's such a strange pinky, like, tan color. Not my favorite. Weird noises, too. Okay. I'm calling all of those interiors done. Good stuff. So, just need a couple of different blocks there. Everything along here is done. So, yeah, we haven't missed the insides of anything, so that's awesome. Very good. Very good, very good. let's dump the crazy complicated inventory where we've got one of everything. Candle. There. Podzol was here. Honey block. And now we're back to normal. And I wanted cobble and tough. What's this building supposed to be? Which one? You're gonna have to narrow it down. I think that works. However, I think it might be better if we changed that. Yeah. I think that's good. Yeah, I'm okay with it being cobble on both sides. Helps this not feel as bright because it's got something just as bright next to it. Wonder if this looks okay if we just had cobble on the bottom. I guess if we're following the pattern, it probably looks better the other way. I mean, maybe the real issue is that we should make all of this cobble. Yeah, I think that works better. Cool. There's no need for a barbershop. It's a medieval town. I don't think there'd be much use for a barbershop. All right, that is all done. So I guess the next thing we should do is check on our copper, see if there's anything else we can harvest up. Well, we're close, so maybe we don't harvest anything. Looks like almost all of this is getting there. We'll take a couple of these. This takes forever. I really don't enjoy how long this takes. Lily Popcorn, thanks very much for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the stream. That's fine, Gandarian. It's just it's not a literal medieval village. It's medieval fantasy. Cool. So I guess we could look at the other side of the street. We could farther outline some stuff in here, which could be fun. I could raise the tower. That's something I've been wanting to do for a little bit. Oh yeah, that is a neat fact, for sure. That is a neat fact, for sure. So I know that the scaffolding thing is bugging me because it's meant to be like a temporary chimney thing. I don't remember why it's so tall. Does anybody remember what I was planning on doing here? I don't know whether I was making a tower. Just a house. Maybe I was gonna put like a small tower there. Something like a 5x5 like we had over here with the roof on it, the prismarine. So I feel like that scaffolding is there for a reason, to help balance out the skyline a bit. I thought it was just supposed to be a chimney, but I don't know. What would be cool is like we can travel up on this, and if it is a cool view, then I mean we could try to put a tower in there. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, the view would be more from like down here, I guess. But if we get the view up above this roof line, that's kind of fun. Especially for like the garden down there. Interesting. Also, this is a small space. We may have to expand this. That's the wall. Okay. We have some wiggle room. We could push this. Push that over a little bit. Yeah, the view from up there is pretty cool. The view from up here, if we can change this up, the view from up here when it's done is going to be pretty cool. My concern from up here is that we've not made this big enough to really have like a staircase inside of it. I think it's a 3x3. And it's far too... Oh no, it's a 5... That's a 5x... It's 3x3 inside, so it's 5x5 outside. Okay. That means we can have a staircase up it. We don't have to have a ladder. So that's good. Yeah, you know what? I say we try and figure out what a tower would look like and how we would access it. So we'll get some spruce. Because generally that's... My inside houses are always spruce because it gives you so many options with the trapdoors. Grab some of those. Oh, thanks, a lonely dancing duck. Appreciate that. That was a fun commission. I did that for someone's partner. It was someone I used to work with at an older job, and they commissioned me to do it for a partner. I think it was also part of Inktober. So we want the floor to be about here. Or one lower. This would be minimum, I think. Right? Anything lower than this is not going to be much of a view. So we would have a tower around that space. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be exactly there. We could nudge that left or right, although it is nice and centered. Kind of like as you come through here, it's a nice break through this space. Right, so it's framed by the alley, or by the road. So, yeah, okay. Let's just grab some stone then. Stone, or do we want to even bother to guess what kind of color that's going to be? No clue. Let's just go with stone. So inside this building, we would have to get to a second floor. This does not have a lot of room. I feel like the stairs would probably be immediate when you walk in. That is where we'd have to turn things. Or this would actually be the top floor. It's not a terribly high ceiling. I would prefer to be a little bit higher. But we're going to run into an issue with the roof here. Right, so that's going to come in like that. That means we would have to adjust this. But that's going to be wider than that. This would have to be out here like this. At least for this portion, it could be skinnier lower, but that means that it have to be a ladder to get up into it. Hopefully this doesn't look too big. It's a little chunky. It's not terrible, but it's a little on the chunky side. I think I'm gonna have to put some of the roof in. It does provide a cool color change on the roof, though, which is nice. It's not bad. I think I'm okay with it. I wouldn't want it to be any fatter. We do have the nice sort of like it is like an echoed roof design, and so by putting that there, it kind of helps with the asymmetry, makes it a little bit more interesting. I wish I had just a little bit more room, but we can always tweak some of these roofs too. Thanks. Yeah, and that's why I think that maybe, I mean, obviously I'm not going to be making it out of stone. Maybe we'll make it out of, I mean, maybe that's mangrove wood. Maybe, I don't know. We'll make it out of something that's a little bit more visual. Maybe terracotta. And as far as the roof peak color, are we going to be able to see it? Yes. So I don't want to make it spruce, I don't think. Because I think spruce is going to clash with the jungle. Well, I don't know. I just think if we make it dark oak, there's a dark oak spire behind it that I quite like, so I don't want to make it more dark oak. I don't want to use prismarine again. So really we're just down to like choosing a roof color based on stair blocks available, right? I don't want to do copper. We could try granite. Or we could just do deep slate. Do we have any pointy deep slate roofs? Nothing nearby. I don't know. I guess for now we try the spruce. Probably end up changing it later. And if this is the view, that means that this room has to be at least 2 tall. With potentially a balcony. And probably that kind of a level. And then from here we would be able to do the tower thing. I feel like I always forget there's a really cool way to do this. I think if we do slabs at that level, that means I can do details underneath like that. I think we did that over on that build, yeah. And so if that's the slab, then we'd go probably full block. Full block? Whoops. With stair. Another full block. It's pretty tall. I don't know if I wanted it that tall. Well, if it's taller, you see it over this roof as well. I think before when it was lower, this roof was hiding it. And I think that now, if we change it to a different color, or if this roof is a different color, I feel like then that should be pretty good. I'm worried a little bit that it's making this not feel as special. So we may end up lowering it a little bit. Some of this is going to depend on how easy it is to get up to the top floor. That's going to be cool though. Like I think it really adds a layer here that we didn't have before. That you can see. There's a nice shot too. Like you come down through here, you'll be able to see it. Because this will be sticking out here. It'll definitely make this area feel more dense, which is nice. Lolo McPhee. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. All right, so I guess the next step, like that's a ballpark on where we want the balcony and the tower to be. And now what we'll do is we'll try to practically get there from inside. So unfortunately, I don't want my scaffolding to break. So let's add in another one here. Nope. That touch. Yeah. So we've got this, and then that's the wall. No, this is the wall here. Ooh, okay. So the stair to go upstairs would start here. And this is our 3x3. So then this would be flat. We'd have stair. The trouble here, of course, is that this is the same color as the roof. Nope. And this is going to be a dizzying climb when we do actually do it. I'm hoping we come out facing the right way. I should have gone the other direction. I should have started from the top and worked my way down. But I feel like we're on the right track. We're just going to miss it. Yeah, I don't want to come out facing this way. I want to come out facing this way. What does our view look like if we're a block lower? That is not one block. That's not terrible. Not the end of the world. It is better up here, though. It's a whole meter. Of course, it makes a difference. All right, so if we needed to have that go a different direction, we should start over here. See if this works. Unfortunately, I don't always know the best math for this kind of thing, but it's not a really great distance. If it was a taller tower, I would probably start from the top and work my way down. But essentially I moved ourselves around not quite 180, but we did like a 90-degree turn. We'll see if that helps. Staircases are one of those things that I find rebuilding umpteen times to fit the space and come out where I want. Yeah, for me it's more about making sure I come out where I want in this particular thing. And it's just me being, you know, picky about things, surprising nobody. This is going to send us in the wrong direction. I think we're going to be... I moved it 90 degrees in the wrong direction. I think is what we're going to discover. Well, maybe not. This is where we want to be. Out of stone. It's annoying. So that's not the end of the world. I kind of feel like that's good. We would lose this view, but we would have this one, which, I mean, will include, I think, a bulk of this. So we could probably have like that kind of a thing. And then to get there from inside, you'll go up, and then you can start here, which means that we could go back. Well, this doesn't really have to be, there's really not going to be anything here other than just a way to get up the top. We could still have a window here. Oh, we're hitting our heads. We're hitting our heads. Yeah, we can have a window here. That's not bad. I quite like the idea of having a balcony there. That's cool. And we can get into more heavier decorations and things. So I'm going to grab a little bit more stone, just so we can finish this thought today. And I think I have all the slabs and stuff I need. The inside for me is confusing because the stairs that we've used and the roof color are the same. So I find the inside is a little bit of a problem, but the outside seems to be coming together pretty well. So what we'll do is we'll just build up the, I call them the spines of the roof. Johanna Potts? Thanks very much for the follow. Welcome on board. Oh, I forgot to put the other side on. Darn it. View will be lovely from that balcony. Yeah, I think so. I'm cheating. I don't want to go up the stairs again. So here, we'll go there. No. Yeah. We'll go down in the corners. And then on the top, I want to add some fences and stuff. I feel like here we can go up again. This is where I'm really going to have to start considering either making a texture pack or a data pack that gives us flags. I feel like having banners on these would be really cool. But like horizontal banners. I don't know about the dipping corners. We might have to make those straighter. I've also not put in the little trapdoors in the bottom there. And I think they're needed. But I think that that's not bad. I think it increases the interest of the skyline on the left. Coming up here. Yeah, we'll have to figure out a way to make these look nicer. But that'll come with the detail blocks, I think. But I think it's tall enough that it doesn't clash with this. As long as we don't make this stone, then we should be good. Herding cats, deer Mojang, vertical slabs and horizontal banners. Okay, thanks, bye. Yeah. But yeah, this won't be stone, so it won't clash with this nice fat turret. Although I'm feeling like this turret is starting to feel less important, so I'm going to be careful with that. I may end up putting a crown on that like this, just so that it has a little bit more oomph to it, a little bit more heft. I guess we should look at this from behind. Thank you, Cosmic. Yes. Oh, hey, look, happy accident. Trees are framing it. It's right in the middle of the road. That's really cool. That worked out. So you can see it from back here, which is great. Gives a lot of depth. What about this angle? Nice. So for folks that are wondering about like how and why I make these decisions, it's usually controlling the view of the eye. It's like a painting. And see how the keep is centered on this road? That's not an accident. You know, having this tower here, it creates something cool out of the corner of your eye. The tree kind of like wipes in front of it. So you're like, oh, there's a cool thing there. Maybe I can go up it. And you go inside and look around. And then from back here, I think it looks the same. Again, everything here is spruce right now because that's what we have a lot of. You saw how easy it is to get spruce wood, so not everything is going to be spruce. This is probably going to be different. This is probably going to be deep slate. I don't think I'm going to make it dark oak. I think I want this roof to be dark oak, so with dark oak here on the left and the right, I think this is going to be better off being something else. So it's probably going to be deep slate. I might go as far as to do like a deep slate tile. Kind of like that one in the back. Would be kind of cool. And if that's the case, then maybe this entire build right here will be deep slate, and I don't know if that's going to make it too dark. So we'll have to see whether if I make this a certain color, if we can get away with this being different, or whether that roof has to be the same as well. Not really sure. Should have probably collected those on the way down. Oh, that's the wrong way. Yeah, I think with the right combination of blocks, that'll look great. We might have to change the base of this a little bit to make it feel a little bit sturdier. Yeah, that's a low bridge too. So it's a little bit of a tight fit, but it's all right. It's good. K Gazer, thanks very much. We've been putting a lot of work in pretty consistently. And this area is really it's more ornate than the rest of the town, so the transformation on this side is like is really noticeable. I think. Cool. Well, thanks so much for being here, folks. This is where I'm going to wrap up for the day. Don't go anywhere, though. We're going to pass you on to moderator extraordinaire and friend of the stream, Elcor95, who is streaming from Infinity Cove, my patron server. And you can go over and watch more Minecraft there. Very similar vibe on Infinity Cove to the Citadel. Pretty vanilla friendly, but also like a couple of data packs just for, you know, user UI tweaks and things like that. So hold on to your nuggets. We'll pass you on for more Minecraft. Don't go anywhere. And you can also check out the Spawn Chunks every Monday. That's at thespawnchunks.com. The Citadel Cafe every Wednesday at thecitadelcafe.com. I'm actually behind on editing this week's podcast. And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Joel Duggan. And of course, check out Patreon if you'd like to support that way, or even join Infinity Cove, which is where Elcorn is playing. And thank you to everyone that subbed today. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying your stay here. If you want to join the Discord, it's a Prime sub, a Tier 1 sub, or a Patreon sub. And Patreon sub being the most budget-friendly for folks wondering. Really appreciate it. I should be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC -3. I'll see you then. Bye for now.